Hello everyone, hope you're having a great day today. Merciless on here back with another Bleach and Brave Souls video, and in this one we have some new resurrections here for this month, so we're going to go ahead and go over those characters. Hopefully you enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 550 subscribers. Now with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So the units that got resurrected for this month are going to be from the Can't Fear Your Own World under Uncovered Truth Destruction Summons banner that released way before I started playing the game. So yeah, I just happen to have all of the units here, fortunately. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the characters individually, then show off the build, and then the showcase. So yeah, starting off with the Grimjoe here, well, pretty much, I have him max transcendent. Right now, let's just look at his skills. So right now, Soul Trait damage taken minus 20% here. Melee unit, no status elements. Is the rest of his skills, Bruiser 40%, Berserker 50%, Flurry +1, Sprinter, Poise, Guard Break, hidden enemies 100%. So this is pretty much what he is before his resurrection, so I'm going to go ahead, power him up best that I can, and just, kind of see what we can do. Alright, so I just went on ahead and powered up this Grimjoe here. So for his second Soul Trait, we're getting normal attack damage plus 18%. Take a look, and here go. We are getting some innate skills, long reach, and full stamina. Only increase normal attack damage 30%. Decrease damage taken. Decrease Soul Reaper damage taken minus 20%. It looks like we're also getting increased heart attribute, character strong, normal attack damage 20%. We also got weaken resistant. Got a few more skills. He got quite a bit of few skills here, actually. We also have Sprinter. No, he already has Sprinter. Star Barrier +5. He already had Guard Break. He already had hidden enemies. So he did get quite a bit of useful skills here, which isn't too bad. As for the build, we're going to go with the Golden Chappie, the upgraded 5-star plus Hollow Bait here. And just I just went with full stamina links, and these links just so happen to have strong attack reduction. Strong attack reduction doesn't really matter for this unit. I just went with the full stamina links that I already had, kind of like this preset. The bonus abilities, full stamina damage boost, and plus 200 attack. And then just to take a quick look at my attribute power-ups very quickly, just to show you what bonuses I'm getting from them. Come over here, as you can see, my characters are level 360, and I'm getting an extra 290 attack and an extra 290 focus. My max link slot levels are going to be at level, they can max out to level 2. My max link slot levels can go up to level 22. My max transcendent slot levels can go up to level 12. And just to kind of go back into the skills here, just to show you the bonuses that I'm getting from them. Let's see here. If we go to here, normal attack damage. So the skill itself is 50%, the soul trait 16%, and the attribute power-ups is going to be from 4%, so the total 70 there. Anything else? Let's see. Weaken resistance. So pretty much you can see here from the skills from himself, it's 100%, but with the attribute power-ups here, it's 10%. I don't think there's anything else that I need to show that we're getting from here. Yeah, I think that's it. So now as for just so as you can see, he is max transcendent. I could go ahead and put the resources into him to make him, just pretty much as strong as possible. But since I can't really see myself using this character again, I just won't use the resources because I'm low on transcendence points. So I'm not really going to try my luck at getting the 3-star 500 plus attack in that last slot there. So if you have this unit max transcendent, you can go ahead and do that by all means. I'm just not doing that, and I'm only keeping my transcendence levels at level 10 here. My link slot levels at level 20, as you can see here. So yeah, so that's pretty much it for this Grimjoe. Let's go ahead and jump into some content to see what he can do. Alright, so here we are in a solo inheritance trial. Yeah, so we do have that star barrier there, which is pretty good. So this unit won't have killer because they were these hollow enemies. Yeah, so he has the, did I say what his killer was? I don't think I ever did. That's funny. He has the Soul Reaper killer, well, which makes sense because he has the dodge Soul Reaper attack right there. So yeah. So he did get a lot of good skills, some skills that would definitely help this unit out. Obviously, if you have him extra strength and you want to put the resources in him to make him better, then by all means you can go ahead and do that. I don't think this is a, well, this could be a NAD unit you can use in like melee Soul Reaper weekend guild quest if you really want to. You really don't have anyone else. He is good. So he is going to be benefiting from being at full stamina like a lot of characters. And he also does have the weaken resistance, so I'm pretty sure there is a I'm pretty sure that status element is in that guild quest. I just can't remember for sure or not. And he does have the star barrier, so that will protect him for the first few moments in the guild quest. And here's my problem with melee NAD. I mean, I do like NAD units, but ranged NAD units are the best type of units in the game, really. Because if this was a ranged unit, we wouldn't be suffering from this much HP. I mean, I'm not playing well either, but still. Yeah, I freaking died. See how bad I am at this game? Why do I even do YouTube on here? I do hate the hollow enemies anyway. Hollow enemies and the freaking human enemies are like my least favorite type of enemies to be fighting up against. Obviously, we can one-shot them with our full stam. Because he is also getting an extra skill from being at full stam, so you really want to make sure you are. And we can play a soul bomb animation as well. Alright, so we're going to do another run. I think what I'll do is I'll just do 2 runs for each character, probably from here on out. There are some boost units for the heart attribute, like the CFYOW, but he does have the increased movement speed, but this Grimjo, he's not going to be benefiting from the increased strong attack damage. I mean, he is, but since he's a NAD unit, it's not really going to be all that beneficial. I'm pretty sure there is like some heart unit that increases normal attack damage by whatever percentage, whether it be like a soul trait or something like that, or a skill. I'm pretty sure there's a unit like that somewhere in there, but I didn't feel like looking for him. But anyways, the heart attribute and the power attribute do have some of the best support units in the game. So I haven't really took the time to look at some of the other attributes really just to see like the heart, not the heart attribute, the mind attribute, and then the speed attribute. And then there's also, what's the other attribute? Can't remember. Technique. Technique's the other attribute. Actually, no, the technique attribute does have some support units. CFYOW, again, he increases the movement speed, and then there's also the 22,000 year blood war version of the Uryu that increases strong attack damage, and he's still a pretty great farming unit. The only thing is, he doesn't have any status elements, and he doesn't have damage to enemies not affected by a status element skill, which made him kind of weaker, but he's still very good for farming, but he would just be a lot better with that skill. So obviously you can pretty much see the difference here with and without full stam. So obviously full stam is the way to go. Obviously you can pretty much choose better links, honestly. Let's see, you can probably just go like straight full stam links. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of 30% like full stamina damage boost links in the game. I just can't remember them off the top of my head. You should probably go with some normal attack damage links as well if you really want to. You know, whatever fits your playstyle, really. Yeah, and he doesn't like, one really good strong attack to have for like melee NAD units would be like the vortex move, where it can just pretty much stagger the enemies. The first character that comes to my mind like that is the what is it? It's the Mind Byakuya. That his SA2 does that. It's the Byakuya that like fought Ichigo when he first uses Bankai. It's that one. I can't remember. I don't know the exact name of it. Alright, so up next here we do have this Shinji here. Soul trait, strong attack recharge time minus 12%. No innate skills, melee unit, confusion on all of his attacks. Bruiser 22%, Berserker 22%. The base is 20, but because of the attribute power-ups, 22. Team / party, increased power attribute, Captain strong side damage 20%, Havoc 20%, Frenzy +1, Defibrillator +5 seconds, damage to confused enemies, it's 40% but 42 attribute power-up system, and Sprinter. So I'm going to go ahead and resurrect this unit and power him up some more just to see what he looks like afterwards. Alright, so I went on ahead and powered up Shinji here. His second soul trait is going to be increased strong attack damage 22% at full stamina only. He did get some innate skills here, Sprinter, Guard Break, Weaken Resistance. And as for his other skills, let's take a look, see. They increased his Berserker, which is good. They gave him Devastation. He didn't have that before, which is good, cool. Let's see. Increase, yeah, that's, what was his soul trait? Increase that so much chance against Technique attribute Soul Reapers. Oh, that's pretty good. Damage to confused enemies 50%. We can look at the attribute power-up system. So yeah, that's pretty much it. They actually did give him some pretty good abilities. Increase strong attack damages, or increase that so much chance against Soul Reapers is good since he does have the Soul Reaper Killer. Damage to confused enemies, that's pretty good as well. Increasing his Berserker and giving him Devastation is good, and obviously the innate skills are great as well. Yeah, just to take a quick look at this here. No, that's the innate skills. We want to look at this. So as you can see, just from his skills alone, it's 50%, but we're getting 2% from the attribute power-ups here. Let's see. We're also, I think this is affected too. No, it's not. Okay. Damage to confused enemies, that for sure. It's 50 here, but 52% because of the attribute power-ups. So there's that as well. And I think that's everything, all the bonuses that we're getting from the attribute power-up system. And just to show you real quick, since this is an SP unit and the Grimdrill was a NAD unit. Same, all my characters can go up to level 360. We're going to be getting an extra 290 focus in SP. Max link slot levels 22, max percentage slot levels 12. But just for the showcase, I only got the link slot levels to 10. And I'm only going to be having the link slot levels at level 20 for all characters, so I won't go over that for the next unit. So for the build, is going to be the T-Set Fortification Pill and the Gold Yuki Dispenser at 5-star plus. Character link, strong attack reduction, full stamina damage boost links here. Bonus abilities, the bonus full stamina damage boost and a plus 200 SP. The bonus abilities will be the same on the last unit as well, so I really won't go over that. Yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into some content to see what this Shinji can do. Alright, so now we're in another solo inheritance trial. There are hollow enemies in here, so he will not be having killer here. And since he does have killer, we're also missing out on the increased arm attack chance against the Soul Reaper enemies, so that's a skill that's now going to be able to be used here. Now, back when I first started playing Bleach Brave Souls, this is a unit that I did quite use pretty often since I was kind of struggling for Soul Reaper killer units, especially for like the speed and power attribute. So this is a unit that I did use pretty often in IT just to try to get those pots, and he did work pretty well in here, so this is a pretty good resurrection, honestly, for him. So far, he's probably my favorite. But if you're not going to have killer, you know you are missing out on the increased status summon chance. The extra damage to confused enemies will be very, very helpful here. Just so if you're like me and you're pretty much bad at the game and you lose your full stam, if they get inflicted with that confused status element, you know you'll be doing extra damage to them. And if you're pretty far in the attribute power-up system, you know, you're going to be getting bonuses from that as well. But I think well, I don't know, I'm not finished with it. But right now, I think the only increased damage we can get for the confused status element is just that 2% for me. I'll do another run. Obviously, I'll do 2 runs with all the units, then I'll try to stay at full stam that time. Because full stam is very strong and very important. So far, I will take a look at the last unit, but so far, this Shinji is my favorite of the 3 resurrections. Oh yeah, we also do have to do another run in here just to make sure we get the support units in here too. I'll try to, will this be enough to give me the full stam? No. Okay, well, I'll pop my soul bomb then.
ほんならそろそろ奇跡の時間や。ひっくり返したるわ。挽回。坂島横島八方塞がり。
Alright, so we are back in here again. This time I did bring the Yumi Chica. He's going to be increasing our strong attack damage by 20% and increasing our movement speed by 20%. And now, since this guy also has the increased strong attack damage to power captain attributes, yeah, I kind of said that skill backwards. It's increased team/party power attribute captain strong attack damage plus 20%. So I'm pretty sure that is... I don't know if it's getting added. Well, it's not getting added on top of it. I think it's kind of like a separate stat itself. Yeah. The Yumi Chica, he also does help recover the team/party's stamina every time you move in between the stage. Honestly, he is one of the best support units in the game. He just does a lot. He's healing you, increasing your movement speed. He's also a super pot unit. Don't forget about that. Super pots and just regular link slot potions. Yeah, this guy is a great support unit. I just used that strong attack to get the iframe so I wouldn't lose my full stam. Nice. Alright, we'll use our soul bomb here.
ほんならそろそろ奇跡の時間や。ひっくり返したるわ。挽回。坂島横島八方塞がり。
Alright, so last but not least, we do have this loopy here. So we can, oh well, I should have gone over their killers, but he has the no affiliation killer, soul trait, strong attack, recharge time minus 12%. Before his resurrection, no innate skills, melee unit weakening, 20% bruiser, berserker, devastation 40%. He's immune to the fire status element, havoc, frenzy, defibrillator plus 5 seconds, and sprinter. Yeah, really not anything much going on here, so let's just go ahead power him up just to see what he'll look like afterwards. Alright, so I went on ahead and powered them up. Their second soldier is going to be damage inflicted at full stem 18%. Very good. It'd be a great linking partner. So I do have this unit max rescinded, but just because I don't really plan on using this unit anymore after the showcase, I just kind of left this there and saved my resources. If you have this unit and you want to max rescind them, by all means go ahead. They're your resources, you can do whatever you want with them. So the NA skills that they received are Sprinter, Guard Break, and Havoc right there. Pretty cool. Oh, they moved the Havoc to the NA skills actually because this unit already had it. Okay, cool. Let's see. Berserker got increased. Devastation increased by 10%. Yeah, it was 10%. Let's see what else. Defibrillator. No, wait, yeah, they already had that. Increased assembly chance against heart, no affiliation enemies, damage to weakened enemies, weakened defense. Pretty good, not bad. So yeah, overall, some pretty good skills, really. Increased assembly chance is good, damage to weakened enemies, and the weakened defense is good. Soul bomb will hit pretty hard, though, I will say that. And just to increase full stem damage is actually really good. So the build here is going to be the teacup fortification pill and the gold Yuki dispenser. Character links just pretty much the same. Strong attack reduction, full stem damage boost links. And I did mention that the bonus abilities are pretty much going to be the same. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into some content to see what this unit can do. Alright, so here we are going to be the last run for this video. Overall, not some bad skills that this unit got. Having the strong attack reduction and full stem damage boost links, this will be a great character you can link up with your other mind attribute characters. And since I do have this unit max rescinded, maybe somewhere down the line I actually will max rescind them just to get those extra stats from the character links, but that's going to be a ways out from now because I don't have that many rescinded points. I've been getting very unlucky just trying to get those 3-star slots in the last rescinded slots. But anyways, yeah. Obviously, this unit will be performing a lot better if we were going up against no affiliation enemies. So now that we pretty much took a look at all of the units, I don't know, I kind of want to say Luffy's the best, honestly, now, because, I mean, not only can you, he's pretty good, but not only can you, like, just link him up with some really good characters. The Mind Attribute does have some really great characters. Strong type reduction, full stamina damage boost. Those are some of my favorite type of characters to have personally, because I do like running full stamina builds. Full stamina builds are very, very strong. But he does have some good skills as well, so if you don't want to use him as a linking character, yeah, his skills aren't really all too bad. But the Shinji, though, the Shinji is still just very, very good. I think full stam wise, the Shinji will be stronger than the Luffy will be, actually, just because he has a lot of full stam abilities in his kit. But this unit is also a really good second. Let's go ahead and pop this Soul Bomb. Alright, so we're back in here with another run, and this time I did bring some support characters for this unit as well. The 8th anniversary White, he is going to be increasing Mind characters' movement speed damage by 30%, and he also is going to be increasing Soul Bomb damage by, what is it, 30% too. So with that and this unit having weakened defense, his Soul Bomb is going to hit harder, and not to mention the getting there that I brought, he is going to be increasing our strong attack and damage by 20%. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, this unit is good, but me personally, I'll just use him for like the character link, really, if I need it. That's probably the main thing I will be using this unit for. Out of the weakest one, in my opinion, is just a Grimjo, because like nat units are good, but melee nat units are just not really all that good, and he doesn't have like some good strong attacks that'll help him for a nat unit. Like the Vortex strong attack that pretty much just stays around you when you walk around, just kind of like to stagger the enemies. That's a really good strong attack to have for if you're a melee nat unit, and he just doesn't have that. Or maybe like a strong attack that'll kind of like focus the enemies in one location. Kind of like, I'm trying to think of some units with that strong attack actually. I can't think of any on the top of my head. Actually, doesn't the kind of like a suction attack where we just bring the enemies in one place? I guess what I'm trying to say, like maybe like some crowd control strong attacks just to help him out. That's what I'm trying to say, really. Alright, we can go ahead and pop our Soul Bomb, and that'll be it for this. Alright, so that's going to be it for the showcases for these resurrections that we got for this month. Obviously, if I put more resources into the units, they will perform a lot better than you currently saw them. A couple of them are max ascendant. Had I just put those extra resources in there, they will perform even better as well. But overall, I do think the weakest one, in my opinion, is this Grimjo. I do think he's the weakest one, just a melee nat unit. He's really, really good at full stem, but he doesn't have any skills to help him get back at full stem, and his strong attacks doesn't really have good crowd control, just to kind of, you know, just help him out. This guy, really good, like his skills. He's going to be a great character link, strong attack reduction, full stamina damage boost link, some of my best characters to have linked up, which is really good. No, let me start over that one. Alright, so that was kind of a brief showcase of these units resurrection. I do think Grimjo is kind of the weakest here. He's a nat unit. Nat units are good. Melee nat unit. He does have some strong full stamina abilities, but he doesn't have any way to get the full stem. None of the characters do. His strong attacks aren't really too good for a nat unit. I guess his strong attacks don't have good crowd control, really, just to kind of help him out. That's what I'm trying to say. This guy, really, really good. I do like him. He does have some pretty good skills. His Soul Bomb does hit pretty hard. Not to mention, if you want to use this character as a link just for some other mind attributes, you can do that. Strong attack reduction, full stamina damage boost links. Those are some of my favorite characters to link up with other units personally. And then the Shinji, very, very good. Very strong at full stem. Even stronger when he's going up against, you know, Soul Reapers. And the same thing with this unit. If he's going up against no affiliation units, he's going to be a lot stronger. So I think the best one is the Shinji, as long as you stay at full stem. If you can't keep him at full stem, he probably won't be as strong as this unit here. The weakening status helmet is just very, very good, and he has damage to weaken enemies as well, so that's just more damage onto them. So that's going to be it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. As usual, until next time.